Alrighty. Welcome to episode 3 of the Roundtable for Three Kings OCE. This one's a owners only edition. We don't really have a set structure for how we're going to run it this week. We're doing it more like a Q&A to get to know us better. And then, any questions you have in the chat also we're going to answer. We're going to start with a quick introduction from Liquify. He hasn't been on the podcast yet, but he's the fourth and final owner of the org. So
yeah, what's going on? I'm Liquify, I'm one of the owners, and fuck, what? I mainly streamed here and there. I'm basically just a COD player, so the only things I play is just COD, and this team's basically erupted from my ideas.
okay, our idea.
Not me personally.
Start,
But yeah,
I'm just a ringing.
most of the money comes from me.
So,
Big flex.
maybe talk about your YouTube and that.
YouTube's fucking kind of dead for myself.
Jesus.
Straight out coming in. No, like I'll move to more Twitch streaming instead of doing YouTube videos because it took too much time and effort out of my day just to make. But I've been doing YouTube for a couple of years, like 4 or 5 years since I was in high school, and when I moved to this previous house, one of the houses I used to live in used to have NBN. Used to stream Black Ops 3 when it came out, and then I moved to another house because my nan and pop went through divorce, so I had to get the fuck out. Then I moved to another house, shit internet, so I couldn't stream anymore. And I went straight back to sniping and stayed out of competitive. I've pretty much been competitive sniping and back to competitive sniping. It's just all over the place. So now it's pretty much just created a team and stuck with sniping and just competitive players join up and represent the org.
Nice.
So,
On the sniping thing, do you want to give a bit about the new sniping team we released?
okay, so Kings Elite, they are our sniping team. They got the Twitter as well as a team that's coming along really, really good. And we just recently today picked up Primal, which is a great addition to the team. Wakey also the other day, fucking great addition. Gastaline, he's one of the originals from the start. And Intensity, which is basically the captain / leader of it all. He's one of the OGs as well that we had at the beginning. So, yeah. We've got an RC out as well with K1. It finishes on the 7th, I think. So if you're in here watching this right now and it's not the 7th yet, make sure you go hit some clips of K1 in your clan.
Yeah, so K1 in your clan tag. Use hashtag King Takeover and hashtag Kings Elite, and at one of us, either me or Intensity or Liquify in the clip or video that you post. And then on the 7th we're gonna pick up some new people hopefully.
I've seen a few players that are actually already going for it, and some of the clips they're hitting are pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I'm keen to see what happens.
Same here. Can't see some of their response.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good to see.
Definitely, and I think it's good that we're trying to. It's gonna be good for the team reaching out to a different type of community that we haven't yet come across. Like we've done competitive COD, and we've done
competitive COD, but with the snipers, we have picked up the snipers previously.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what happened, but it just pretty much disbanded.
Yeah.
And like I understand it happens, but we were just a fresh org at the time, and we
Yeah.
didn't really want to go that. I didn't want to push for that anyway. And then we've managed to stay on track with the teams, especially when we had a COD team that represented us this year in February or January, one of the two.
When's your birthday, Joe? What month?
January.
January. Yeah.
In Brisbane LAN. That was pretty fucking dope. I got to sit here and at home and do nothing and watch it. But Brett and Jai were there and they got to see it, and how proud I was watching them to come 8th. If they had stayed together and not had
Yeah.
100% they would have made it a little bit further.
Definitely.
They probably would have been top 14.
They would have been at least T4.
Especially for a team that, I know Matty Russ wasn't too involved with the COD team, but they weren't together that long when they came to us. But, you know, they're like, you know, we don't expect much. Just let us join. And that sounds like one of Liquify's mates.
I just read that.
Actually,
Man.
So yeah, they did really well. Top 8, you know, it was great to be there in person and watch it. Hopefully we do have a COD team at the moment. Hopefully there's another LAN and we're able to go watch that again. I'm just trying to ignore it, hey. Then
I was trying to keep it together. I looked at Liquify and he was giggling too.
I look at Liquify and he's losing it.
Yeah, he's just got the shrugs on.
Also, the CSGO team, unfortunately for the CSGO team, we did slap the competition. We fucking slapped them hard.
Yeah, they had to put a nerf on us.
They had to nerf it. They had to give us a nerf because, unfortunately, not all teams were happy with one of our players being overseas and not being here in Australia. He moved back overseas before the Corona shit happened. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that happened. Teams have been disbanded, so we are looking for another CSGO team. Rocket League, not really in the loop with that shit, but
it's probably mine.
That's more. Yeah, your guys' scene.
Yeah. But yeah, the CSGO team was amazing. Like, I literally just sat there and watched them all day. Matty Russ jumped in, watched them.
Yeah, I'm not one for watching a lot of esports, but that was fucking good to watch.
Yeah, it was.
Although I was in the Discord with everybody, like probably 15 of us, all watching it. But I was watching it live on the stream, like this caster, and then everyone was actually watching it in the server, so they were like 5 or 6 seconds ahead of me. So they were yelling out, screaming whenever something sick happened. I just sit there and wait for it to happen. I was sitting there going, what are we hyped about? Oh, here we go.
But yeah, it was amazing to actually see one of our teams just, you know, destroy a competition and do so well. Even if it was for a short bit, you know, I'm glad that we had that opportunity.
So today I was thinking at work, I'm sitting in traffic in a truck by myself, driving back to the yard about 3:45 in the afternoon, and I'm just like, in the podcast tonight, if we do talk about the CSGO team and the COD team and whatnot, look, for the Three Kings, we're not going to be big, but we want to be the underdogs. That's basically what I want to say with us. We just want to be the underdogs. We want to be the ones that no one expects us to win, but yet we come out, you know. We just come out, we prove a lot of people wrong, like we did at Brisbane. Brisbane was, as you boys were saying, Brisbane LAN, everyone was proved wrong by us and our team. And unfortunately, when we did lose our players, we weren't too happy about it. And we do have a team, as Brett said, at the moment we've still got a team. we know that they're doing a bit rough. They should have had an easy win the other night as well, but I don't know. I missed out on the stream because I heard they did do well. I think they lost 2-1, and yeah, unfortunately they took the L, but they're still trying, which is good.
Yeah.
Because I actually, one of the other players in that team that they versed, he used to be in my I used to play comp with him back in AW, so I knew.
This is what Lincoln said in the chat about Joe.
It's the Mel, isn't it? Alrighty, so Matty Russ, do you want to do a bit about a new program we're launching?
Yeah, so it's a program that it's really, really in beta at the moment. Like, we've spoken about it maybe three times max. Hopefully I can get it onto paper in the next week or two. That'd be pretty sick. And it's basically just, if you're not an affiliate yet, watch the space. Like, that's probably the best way I can put it. And I don't really know what else to say about it. Like, just keep an eye on us, like follow us on the socials and whatnot, keep up to date with what we're doing. And yeah, just
is it like some sort of basically like the more you support the Kings and they see it, they recognize that you're supporting it, like, and it's like the podcast or the stream on the team.
And it's not just our team members, it's our community. So
yeah, you don't necessarily have to be a content creator or the CS team, the Rocket League team, or anything like that. You don't have to be associated with it in any way, except for basically being there with us in our streams, in our Twitters and everything like that, and just hanging out with us. And when we know, like, we'll start to notice you, and if we feel like you really deserve a shot at getting up to the next level in your content creation career, we will do what we can to help you. But like I said, we've still got to iron out some details and whatnot yet. So just keep an ear out, watch the socials, Discords, everything.
Yeah.
For now,
I'm pretty keen to give back to the people that have been helping us.
If you're not in the Discord yet, there's a link down below. Just click on it and join it.
Yeah, as the banners say below us, follow the Discord, Twitter, YouTube, everything, and you should.
It even pops up in the chat, by the way. So
yeah,
they can just click that too.
I'll do the command now, actually. So yeah, there's a link for our Discord. So I think. Hey Bailey. So I think now we're gonna get into like a Q&A type deal. I've got a bunch of questions written down. We're pretty much gonna go turn by turn answering them. So you get to, get to know us better as owners, because not many people outside of the org, or really inside of the org, know us very well, even though we're active.
There's only so much you can learn from watching our streams and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So this is sort of a one-on-one thing. We're not gaming. We're not doing anything else. So we're actually fully focused here.
Yep.
Mostly.
So
if you've got questions, put them in the chat.
Yep. Pretty much. Any questions you have while we're doing this too, we'll answer. We're happy to answer that.
As long as they're like.
Now, what are these questions?
Yeah, as long as like these questions are TOS approved.
Sensible.
Yeah. Well, we can be a little bit silly, but we do have limitations, so don't go stupid.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not H3.
How's ISO treating us? Honestly, my life hasn't changed.
Same. I haven't changed.
Just less traffic on the road, which is nice.
Less traffic on the road. I'm still doing naughty
I'm
things.
just living my normal life. I didn't think I was in ISO.
Yeah, like I'm a tradie, so that hasn't slowed down at all for me. Like I just work for a small family company, so literally like I get up, go to work, come home, play games, rinse and repeat.
I haven't changed either. We don't come in contact with customers, so we had no reason to shut down. And clearly it's hitting Jar pretty hard. Is that because he's finally got facial hair for the first time?
Hey, give him another 2 weeks, he's going to look like me.
I'll be so mad if he
No,
does.
it's still patchy. I'm going to shave it, but keep the mo.
I think it's going to take a little bit longer.
It's overrated. This shit's itchy.
It took him 12 months just to grow that mo.
What do you mean? You mean 20 years?
Okay, I have
Right.
shaved. Okay,
So-
can
Challenge
confirm.
accepted, Lincoln. I want to see it.
That's a good point. Lincoln grows an amazing beard too.
I've never actually seen Lincoln IRL, so I'm interested in seeing if you can do it in a week. Fucking go your hardest.
Face reveal question mark?
I thought he was doing one with his hair dye.
You didn't end up getting to it.
Alrighty, so let's get into some questions.
Are you going to go like 1 to 20, or are you just going?
I'm not fussed
pick
to
one.
be honest. Just pick one and go. I'll.
You start there, Capitan.
Alrighty. Well, I'll start with the first one, and we'll go in order from Liquefied to Maddie to me to Jai. So, earliest memory of playing games, and what was your first console?
First console was probably a Nintendo 64.
Yep.
I didn't play games.
Fuck.
Much. I was always out fucking. When I first started getting into the games, I had a PS1, a PS2, PS3, and basically I didn't actually start properly getting into games until RuneScape. RuneScape was the first game I ever played, which was on PC, and I was addicted. Like, that game had me addicted 100%. But the reason why I stuck with COD, because I fell in love with Dub 2, Black Ops 1,
So Maddie.
The earliest console I had, I got into like gaming a little bit later. Like I was a bit older than the N64 to get one. Like they weren't still in shops. So I think the first console I had was a PlayStation 1.
Yep.
But my very good mate who used to live across the road from me when I was a kid, he had an N64, and I pretty much would get off the school bus, run inside my house, get changed, run across the road, and we just sit there on the N64 playing good old GoldenEye back in the day.
Nice.
Always racing for the golden pistol for the one-shot kills.
Yeah.
And that's probably my earliest one. And we had this. It wasn't a Mario Kart, but it was like a spaceship rip-off of Mario Kart. Like you was just racing around, and you could knock each other off the track and shit like that. We used to always play that. Probably one of the best memories was the original Halo. We used to play like just team deathmatch all afternoon, just 1v1ing, sniping, getting the tank. Whoever got the tank, it was just you couldn't lose once you had the tank. It was so good.
Yeah, I remember the old
Scorpion or whatever it was called.
Yeah, we used to have a one of the first Halo games. We had a version of it that we had on all our school laptops. So we'd have like people from the other side of the school with a LAN party running. So we'd all just join that in the middle of class. It was so good. So,
Nice.
My earliest memory of playing games, I think it was a PlayStation 1, and it was like the old, skateboarding and BMXing games. Probably the Tony Hawk ones. I think they were on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, that's my earliest memory, and then I grew up and played a lot of rugby league games because I used to play rugby league as a kid and stuff like that. I got into actually into COD in high school. My first actual COD that I grinded was Modern Warfare 3, and then Black Ops 2 I lived on for I don't know how long.
Black Ops 2 was like a 2-year game, man.
Yeah, it
Because Ghost was shit.
Ghost was amazing.
Ghost was
Not too
shit.
bad, alright?
Ghost had the best
Ghost-
campaign out of any COD. I'm just saying.
It was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was up there. The campaign on that was up there.
The campaign, I think part two.
Campaign was okay, but fucking multiplayer, you fucking kidding me.
It wasn't too bad. What do you mean?
So-
We've had worse.
So
Man,
Yeah.
it's so fucked up.
So then, yeah, my first console would have been the PlayStation 1. And then PlayStation 2 and that, but I have had Nintendo 64 and stuff like that before. Jai.
So I think the earliest was the OG Xbox.
Nice.
And then we got the Nintendo Wii. And then I kind of eventually ended up getting Christmas PS3. And then that's how I kind of started off.
Nice.
And then, yeah, just pretty much just grinded Modern Warfare and then straight on to Black Ops 2.
I think most COD players did the same thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. These haven't lived if you haven't played Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Black Ops 1 was good.
Black Ops 1's
Yeah,
graphics
played
was
it,
so
didn't
ahead of its
really-
time.
Yeah.
Man, I love that.
For the Xbox 360 or whatever it came out on, like Xbox 360 and PS3,
Yeah,
Yeah.
its graphics were unreal for that generation of consoles.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like going through the jungle in Vietnam was fucking sick.
Oh, fuck yeah. Napalm and fuck.
I thought my Xbox was going to explode. It was like, trying to run that hard.
It sounds like everybody's PS4s these days.
Yeah. You watch, when the PS5 comes out, I reckon all PS4s will get updated to fucking. I'll be fucked up.
I reckon they'll start ignoring the 4 and they're going to try and push everyone to get a 5.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
same
yeah,
thing they do.
they'll-
with-
Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
you don't make money by making your shit last forever. You make your shit
Yeah.
break after a couple of years, so people have to buy a new one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. But the
It's
thing
like
is,
phones don't last forever.
Yeah.
I've seen an article on Facebook, I think, of a PS5 with coming out with remastered Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's confirmed. I'm just seeing that.
It's hard to
Could be
tell
good,
these days with all those different fake articles and shit.
That's it. It'd be good though. If it
Definitely.
was true, yeah, it'd be pretty sick. I reckon a lot of
Yeah.
people would be happy about it.
Yeah, definitely, and it'll give them a
Just-
motive to buy, the next generation.
That's the thing. They've
Oh,
got to
I mean-
give you a reason to upgrade. Like if they
Yeah.
weren't doing something special, you wouldn't bother. You just
Yeah,
stick
Yeah,
with your
that's
4
it.
or your 4 Pro if you want to play at 4K.
Yeah,
yeah. And the other thing is if they bring out Black Ops 2 remastered and Black Ops 1, hundreds of snipers will come back.
yeah.
They better not fuck it up though. Like if it's getting remastered, it means they're gonna change it.
They're not going to change.
Basically, yeah. All they should
Yeah,
ever do with the remaster
they-
is touch up the graphics.
Yeah,
Leave it alone.
Yeah, but they will. They'll fuck it up.
Well, they're basically remastering every COD so far. Like they've started redoing the Modern Warfares, so I wouldn't be surprised if a Black Ops
Yeah, but-
remaster is on the card.
Again, they added in supply drops to Modern Warfare Remastered, and then so
Yeah.
they're gonna
Yeah.
slowly change it.
Yeah.
The list
I
outlines-
guess we just got to wait and see.
Yeah.
Oh, Lincoln, that was the shit. That was the best.
Fuck.
That's for the people who couldn't snipe properly.
Bro, it was so fucking good.
Couldn't quick scope. Every time I use the fucking iron sight, the fucking bullet would go that way. Shot there.
I still personally think the best COD multiplayer was Modern Warfare 2.
Modern
Yeah.
I
Warfare
spent a
2.
lot of time on that. I
Yeah.
spent a lot of time on Modern Warfare 2. I think it was the first one I ever prestiged all the way up. Like I put that much time into it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even do that now because fuck that noise.
no.
But that's the first time I was ever like I prestiged at 70 and I was like, yep, let's fucking do it again. And do it again. And do it again.
I don't know why they thought going up to level 70 was a smart idea.
Well, wasn't Modern Warfare 3 level 80?
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 was 80, but
Yeah,
then
I never
once
prestiged on that game.
they bring it up to 10, and the amount of boosters that were on there,
I don't think I played much more.
I was one of them.
I loved Modern Warfare 3. It's the
Yeah.
COD that,
I loved
Got
the
me.
2v2, the 2v2 and the 3v3 kind of things.
yeah.
I,
Oh, pretty
I
good.
like the campaign on it because it just wrapped up the whole story of Price and that until now the new Modern
Yeah.
Warfare. But still, I liked it.
Yeah. So,
I think we just did like the first 3 questions in one go then.
yeah, we pretty much covered favorite games and stuff.
What's the
I like it.
question? What's the question? Lincoln, what's the question?
I was reading that, I'm like, what? Okay.
Try didn't you and refresh. So yeah,
Shit.
I guess favorite childhood game. Mine would be. I played a lot of Spyro when I was a kid. That was the game that was probably my favorite growing up. I used to just do
Me
it
too,
over and
thanks.
over again. So yeah, what about you guys?
One
Goldeneye
not?
and
Still
64.
don't understand that question, Lincoln.
Favorite
me
childhood
was-
game? Yeah, N64. GoldenEye.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking hard question. When I was a kid, outside playing football. Yes.
Yeah, I was outside a lot as a kid too.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing soccer, so I mean.
I used to go outside. That shit was alright. That's boring.
You
If stay inside, I would.
not much anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not much.
I don't care to go outside anymore. It's hot.
What's a streamer or content creator that inspired you?
Terrorizer.
Terrorizer.
Yeah, if you know who Terrorizer is, plays with
Yeah.
Thanos and all
Yeah.
them kind of guys. He's just a really down to earth, fucking great guy. And I've been watching his YouTube for years. I try and catch his streams, but obviously with like time zone difference,
Yeah.
it's pretty hard. But yeah, he's always doing like charity stuff for like sick kids and whatnot, and that's a lot of shit that I do as well. So it's nice to watch other people do it. That's keeps me going. Like I love doing streaming and trying to raise money and awareness for the charity stuff that I do. Even though it's postponed this year because of coronavirus, but still, I'm hoping that I can actually get it started soon and maybe still get the goal that I want before November.
And if you reach your goal, you're shaving your beard, right?
I never made any promises, but maybe.
So 2K.
Well, that's the thing. So it's a minimum 2K. They call it like it's an entry fee, but it's a donation. So if I get the $2,000, no. If I get a little more, possibly. But I have to figure out a number for that.
2,100.
That is like just 2005 cents.
That's it.
Liquify will notice that you've got $2,000 and just chuck 100 on there just to see you've no beard.
Yeah, well, if I figure out a number, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
put a number too high that it discourages people. That it sort
Yeah.
of seem like I'm being greedy, because
Yeah.
I obviously do want to get there in the first place.
Yeah.
So it would be like finding that balance between the big number and still managing to raise
Yeah.
the minimum that I need. Because I put into it as well. I don't just wait for everyone to pay $2,000 for me.
Yeah.
I put in my own money, or like I do it through my work, so it's
Yeah.
tax deductible.
Lincoln had a question. What is a game that hit you guys hard emotionally?
Ooh.
Mine is The Last of Us, hands down. The first scene of that game, it sets a tone for like the rest of that game. It's they did very, very well to do that. I don't know if you guys have played it, but it was amazing.
Have you guys played The Walking Dead?
Is that the like Telltale series?
Telltale, yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Fuck, man. That hit me emotionally, I swear to God. After you finish the first season or something like that, like the first game of it,
Yep.
because I think there's 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
The little girl that's in it, one of the main characters in it, fuck, it just hurts. Like she's just so cute.
That's exactly what happened with The Last
You're not
of
weeping
Us.
up, are you, mate? You're
Nah,
gonna be alright.
Look at him, he's getting all.
He's getting glassy eyes.
It's hitting him in the feels again.
Pulling at his heartstrings.
Yeah, he brought up PTSD. He was like, I need a minute.
Turns camera off.
But yeah, I understand that because The Last of Us, his daughter dies in the very first like 5-10 minutes of the game, so they use that as a major, stabbed. Lincoln.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
Spoilers.
Most
If you
people
don't, I don't even play it, and I know
Spoiler
that. I mean,
alert.
it's not really spoilers.
Every-
It's been
yeah.
out for that long.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it definitely hit you.
I don't think I've ever had a game hit me like that personally.
Yeah.
I've just played like
I don't
brain
think
dead
I've played.
games where you just shoot things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've actually played a good story type.
Because like
That's
COD
it.
campaigns try and give you like a story where your main character dies and shit like that. But it's just like, it's just COD.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I've ever been hit by the feels. Maybe I'm just a cold prick, but I don't know.
Talk about
I must be with
spoilers.
you
You
there.
haven't seen The Walking Dead.
I haven't watched it. I've played the game, but the character I'm talking about is Clementine.
Yeah.
And after I played that, I'm just like, wow, like this game's fucking mad, and
Yep.
if I ever had a daughter, that's her name. Fucking full stop. No discussion on it. That's the fucking daughter's name. If I ever have it.
Did you have a
Bailey-
game, Joy?
Hey?
Did Joy have a game?
Not
That made you
really.
cry? No.
No.
Okay.
not
I
really.
didn't cry. What are you talking about? It just hit me. Okay.
I'm sweating through my.
Bailey said, "What was your guys' first game that you 100% completed?"
Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That was so
I haven't
fun.
played that many single player games, so
Black Ops 1.
I don't think I've ever actually 100% finished one.
You finished Detroit,
I
didn't you?
did. No, I didn't 100% of it.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%'s a hard thing because there's not many
Oh.
games that you're willing to
Yeah,
spend that kind of time on.
100%.
Like you
Yeah.
can finish a lot of games, but 100%ing them, that's
Yeah,
big,
Black,
big deal.
I've done it multiple times, man.
I mean, I did the crew too.
Oh yeah.
I had 100% on
I don't
that.
know if I've ever 100%ed a game.
But let's go look at your trophies.
No.
I started PlayStation.
It's half-assed.
So we didn't finish the streamer inspiration one. You said Terrorizer. Did you guys
Yeah, I
have an
got
answer for that?
What's that?
The streamer
Oh,
or content creator that inspired you?
Well, Agony and FaZe Pamage, I guess. That's who I looked at and watched for ages.
Yep.
That's why I became a sniper, because of Pamage. And fucking with Agony, man. When he got kicked out of FaZe and created Obey Alliance, I'm pretty sure he created them. They blew up like crazy. And my dream, instead of going to fucking FaZe, would be Obey if I was to get into a bigger team.
Yep.
But
I was the same. I watched Pamage all the time, but when I was into COD. But I like Courage. Like I've said this many times, but
Courage JD.
yeah,
He's good.
I used, like, when I started watching him, and I don't know if you've seen on YouTube, I think it's called the Score Esports or something. They do like top 10s of everything esports, and they do stories on certain people from the esports scene, and they did a one about Courage, and he made himself, like, by, he started his content, and he got the opportunity for the Codcaster for one of the tournaments, and then he made himself pretty much the voice of Call of Duty when he was casting, and it just, I don't know, it just was amazing that he did it all by himself and got to where he is. Yeah, the Score Esports, that's it. But yeah, Courage is, yeah.
And he's
no.
funny. He's really
Yeah.
funny.
He's funny, plus he does a lot of great shit. Like, he raised how much for coronavirus appeal? Like
100,000.
500,000, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like close to.
Yeah, that was only
Just
recently
over.
as well, wasn't it? It was like
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. And it was also for his grandma who died of coronavirus too, so. But yeah, I love him. He's funny. He just be himself, and it's great.
It's good, man.
Okay.
Mine'd probably be Smitty and Mini Lad.
Never
Like
fucking
I,
heard it in my
I like
life.
Smitty. Smitty's funny.
I like Smitty's editing style.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, his prediction videos are fucking hilarious. I
Yes.
love them.
I have
They're
watched
so
them way
good.
too many times.
Yeah.
Like I
Like
still.
Joy,
laugh
you
at
said
it now.
Dr. Lupo. Lupo's good. He does a lot of stuff for charity as well. And he does big things for charity, massive things for charity.
I'm quiet.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
No. Because I love my fucking job, that's why.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Like, even if the opportunity came my way, I'd still, I'll do the content, but I would also work. Because I've got to provide myself.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait.
I did mute because of background noise, yes.
Oh, okay.
But continue, Liquify, sorry.
yeah, like, basically no, because I enjoy my job. My job's fucking the best.
Yeah.
Cruisy as fuck. Yeah, I work. I'll do shift work, but it's like you see me stream 4 weeks in a row in the afternoon, and then all of a sudden I'm off for a week. It's because I'm on a different shift, or you see me stream a week and then off, and another 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's just because of work. But if the opportunity ever came my way, I'd say, yeah, okay, I'll do this full time, but also I'm gonna work. I'm gonna continue my job, like just in case. Like, say you turn out like Ninja or Tifu, and then all of a sudden you drop off like just I don't know, like Leafy. You just drop off. You just need to get a job. So
That's a
Fair
fair
enough.
point. I'd do it full time if I had the chance. Like, I guess that's why I'm trying to make content now, is to eventually get to that goal of, this is what I want to do. So if it ever came to a point where, you get offered a contract from Twitch or whatever, I would say, yeah, I'm doing it full time.
I think you're either doing it for two reasons. Like, you're doing it for two reasons. One reason being like you want this to be your full-time job, or the other reason like you're just doing it purely for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Purely for the fun of just interacting with people and whatnot. You don't care if it goes big or you don't.
Yeah.
Or you're
I
doing
mean,
it for the
that
pure
should
reason
just
of
be
being big.
that should just be the way you think anyway. You're just doing it for fun. Like, you shouldn't expect.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
it's
Yeah, for
just
sure. But there's
basically-
also like working towards doing it, like having fun doing it, but also like I would love doing this every day and getting paid for it. Like, make a living off it. You know what I mean? Not just finding time around your work and family and stuff like that to do it on the side.
Yeah, like I don't even have time to see my family now because of work.
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't give a shit. It's like
God.
That's fair enough. Everyone has their reasons. That's fair enough.
it's just for me. It's because I work so fucking much. It's like I don't have time to see my family, but yet I still have the time to have mates around. I still have time to have a special girl around.
Oh God.
Not saying it's a different one all the time. It's same one.
Just stop before you hurt yourself.
We were doing so well.
But yeah, like, fuck. It's just weird. All this is just
That's
pretty
a
much
good point,
fun.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan makes a good point.
What do you say?
Don't be missed if you have hours to watch me but no $5 to sub. It was like another chick
Yeah.
who, was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you've probably
So-
seen the clip.
I think she did that purely just
Yeah.
for the attention and the
Well, she
backlash it gives.
seen whoever the last was it Alinity that did it last?
Alinity is the one that yeeted her cat over the back of her head.
And fed it alcohol.
Yeah, and gave her
Yeah,
vodka.
and
or
then
something.
there was another streamer who did the same thing like
Yeah.
last year or something, and all it is people. She does it, people tweet it, she gets exposure. Like,
Yeah, it's easy exposure,
yeah,
and
It's
the amount of positive like exposure she would get out of it would massively outweigh the few people blowing up at her on Twitter.
Mm.
Like, she'd have maybe 1,000 people telling her she's a dickhead on Twitter, but then she's going to get a shit ton more.
Yeah,
subs
people are
and
gonna come
viewers
back in
to
and be
her
like,
stream.
wait,
yeah,
maybe she's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They'll come and check her out to blow her up at her, but then next thing they're like, oh, hang on, this stream's actually really good. Like, I like this content, so I'm actually going to sub and donate and shit like that. So,
yeah.
See, that's what I don't get. How do you like? I follow Weedies on like Weedy TV on, and I've been watching her for a couple months now, but I'm not subbed. Someone else keeps subbing me to her channel, so someone else is gifting the sub, but yet she's always just chatting, and yet I scratch my head thinking, how do you stream just chatting? Like, how did you build up from that?
It's the most popular category on Twitch.
Yeah, it actually is.
I just don't.
It
get
always is.
Fucking,
It's because people come to Twitch looking for the connection, not just necessarily just to watch games.
Yeah.
Because if you want to do that, you could just go on YouTube and watch compilations all the time, couldn't you? You could just watch, the best
That's
sniper
what
shots, the best this and that.
Yeah.
A lot of people
And you
come to
could
Twitch
also
to
just-
see the streamer, to see the individual people that you can come across there.
Yep.
Because like, look at the four of us. The four of us, completely different people in our 4 different streams. So
yeah.
you throw someone at us, that one person's bound to like one of us and hang out with one of us, and they care about who we are rather than what we're playing.
Yeah, but
you
sometimes
go into just
if
chatting.
you have in the title, like I do, like I'm doing a giveaway at 100 subs. I got that in my title. Yet people come in like last night. I had a dude, but I can't remember his name. He came into the stream. He goes, "What are you giving away?"
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'll tell you what I'll give away when I hit.
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of people will be floating around Twitch looking for
Yeah.
giveaways. Like Brett, you said you had one, didn't you?
Yeah, before I hit 100 followers, Jai probably remembers because I sent him a photo of just like a massive list of followers, like 20 to 30 of them. Because someone came in and was like, "Oh, what are you going to give away when you hit 100 followers?" I'm like, "Oh, probably like a gift card or something for, whoever wins their console." And next minute, there's just like a whole massive lot of followers until I hit exactly 100. And the guy's like, "Do the giveaway now." Like, dude,
Yeah,
it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, that's what I had last night. He goes, "If
Yeah.
you hit 100 followers tonight, will you do the giveaway?"
Yeah,
Tonight.
that's exactly
go,
what he was
"No."
doing to me.
Yeah, that's
And
the
I'm
thing.
like, straight
People
away.
will troll around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and straight away I go, "No, I'm not going to do the giveaway straight away because I don't want to be fucking boarded."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, no, not happening.
That's the problem. There are other people that do just float around looking for freebies, and then
They just
they
board
don't
them.
care. They don't care about the streamer or anything like that. They just want
Yeah,
free
they
shit
just want
and they'll
free
fuck
shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Everyone wants free shit.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's the other thing. Is like, everyone likes free shit. That's
Yeah,
why
I've
people do
always said that.
giveaways. And it's just like, man, if you're gonna follow the stream and then ask for a giveaway, okay, but there's gonna be a contest, and I'm not gonna announce the contest to you because you're not following me on Twitter. And then it's like, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
So I've always said, like, that Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
You could put a pile of dog shit on there for $10 and no one would buy it. If you put it up for free, someone would take it. I can guarantee it. People
Yeah.
love free shit, or they'll talk
Yeah.
you down. If you had it for $10, they'd ask for $2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll lowball. I've
Oh,
seen.
fucking hell. I'm
seen
selling
it
a
on
car at the moment.
Skyline
I've had
and
plenty of
everything.
idiots.
Yeah, I have a mate selling a Skyline for 9.5. That's cheap. An R33 Series 2 for 9.5. That's fucking cheap. The brand, like everything's basically brand new in it. Like he's just refurbed the whole thing.
People are offering him like $2,000.
People are lowballing him like hard,
Yeah,
and it's
fucking
just like
okay,
if I had 9.5 grand, I'd be like straight away, bro. I'd buy it.
Mhm.
Like if I had the option, but I don't.
To address Jordan right there, that's not always true. Like I think it comes off as that because people make it out like that.
Yeah, it's more spoken about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you got to think, anyone can have OnlyFans. I'm gonna promote mine right now.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Right.
Mate,
Great content.
but there's like if you look at a streamer that we had for a bit there, Trixie, he blew up so quick.
Wait, we had a streamer named Trixie.
Insanity
Oh.
Tricks. Anyway, he was a Rocket League streamer. He
Oh.
blew up really quick, and there's people like that blow up really quick. I guess it's more so not gender; it's more so right place, right time. Because you could,
It's,
It's also
This
how
is a
much you
big
self-promote
luck-based game.
yourself.
Yeah.
and,
it's
like,
how much.
just selling out.
you can self-promote all live long day, but like Brett said, it is a luck thing at the end of the day. Like
Yeah.
someone has to be there to click on your stream and then maybe share it to their friends, or you have to get
Yeah,
the raid, which exposes you to 50 new people at a time or
Yeah.
something like that. It's always a flip of a coin.
Yeah, so that's what we do at Three Kings as well. Like, if I'm streaming and I got, I don't know, like I don't pick up many views. I don't pick up many viewers at the end of my stream or at all in my stream, and it's just like, well, you know what? Whoever's lurking in it, which there are a couple people usually. If like I have 3 or 2 or 5 or something, and I've just been raided or I'm about to get off and I've got them viewers still in there, I'll go straight away to my list of the team. Like I know who's in the team, and I'll be like, okay, well, let's say Zombie
Last
Queen.
night you rated me.
Yeah, I rated you. Zombie Queen. Fuck Brett, I'm not rating him. Zombie Queen.
Fair enough.
Zombie Queen's streaming, and she rated me the other day, and it's like basically, okay, I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna flick you over to, like, I'm gonna go raid this channel.
yeah,
It just helps her a little bit get pop up in the other like out of the whole list, and even the new guy,
Avachat,
Avachat. I rated him the other day too.
and he's rated me. So it's not so much just like people in your team rating. It's a networking that you do. So like we touched on it last week when we were talking. Not last week, last fortnight when we were talking about starting small. So it's how you network and who you network with that gets you that following. So if, say, this person here is known well in a certain community, they're like, I'm going to start streaming. A lot of people already know who they are, so that's how they get a big following. It's not so much just because you're this or that.
Yeah. Even if, like, say, no one in the team is streaming, and I see, if I see Weedy on, if Weedy's on, or Awowza, just anyone in general, I'll just go rate them.
Yeah.
It just
So-
all depends.
With streaming, it's not about how active you are. It's more on how much time you spend in other people's chat will get you more viewers as well.
Yeah. Just go and spend time on someone else's stream, and then there's a good chance they'll ask if you stream yourself, and then they'll say, "Oh yeah, oh right, I'll go and chuck your follow right now." While they're live, they'll go onto your page,
Yeah.
and they might have a couple of viewers and say, "Oh, okay, I'll do that too," because they seem alright. And then you just meet people in communities, and your community just sort of snowballs into
Yeah.
other communities, And there's never anything wrong with making more friends, even if they don't follow you or watch you very often or anything. Like having more friends in the community is always a good thing.
See,
That's
but
how-
the hardest community to get anywhere in is the Call of Duty community, because the COD community is fucked.
Toxic.
Like, it's toxic and fucked here in like Oz. It's like
Wait,
Oh,
did you
yeah,
guys
yeah,
see the
yeah.
new? Did you see the new Rainbow Six Siege tournament feature? What they're doing?
I've seen you say something about it, but I didn't actually read
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So they're doing like they've done the whole region. So they've done 4 regions, which is like North America and all that. But now they've split up APAC to 2 different regions.
did they?
Yes. So you've got APAC North and APAC South.
Okay,
Try
so
not the
we're
King
we're
Bruce.
going to be classed in APAC South, by the sound. of it.
Yes, we are. So we have, I think it's just us and New Zealand and like the little islands above us.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was called. But yeah, so they're actually like supporting us, and then now, if you like, it's easier kind of getting into tournaments in Rainbow Six Siege for our region.
It's because that partnership with ESL is no more or something.
Yeah,
I was reading about it,
ESL.
but yeah.
yeah. ESL.
Who are they partnered with now?
I don't know.
They're doing it all themselves. Rainbow Six is just doing it themselves.
Oh yeah.
Don't blame them, man.
That's the same with Rocket League. I think they mainly do it all themselves. They do have partnerships with like different, but yeah. And to touch on what Maddie said before with, making friends and stuff, that's exactly how us 4 met. I met Jai through some friends. Me and Jai met Liquify in a COD lobby, and seen he had TTV, so he went and said hi. He's a simp.
And Brett and Jai got schooled by me in Rocket League.
Yeah, let's not talk about it. So, let's go on to another question. Do you want to pick one?
I don't even know where the fuck they are.
In Discord.
And we could talk about the Marvel and DC one.
No. Aquaman's the best, full stop, fuck off.
Baby, stop.
Well, I was going to say
Exposed.
you could sort of put 14 in with 16 if you wanted to, Brett. So, like, do you prefer streaming and making videos solo or with other people? And what's a game that you're excited for? Whether that be a multiplayer, single player, anything like that.
I mean,
Where do you get these questions from, bro?
On Discord. Wait, are you looking at it?
No, he means off the top of your head.
Oh, I wrote it myself. I had to think of something, okay?
Yeah, we were frantically messaging each other yesterday going, what the fuck are we supposed to do tomorrow?
Pretty much. Yeah,
thanks,
we
Bruce.
had
I
no
appreciate
idea.
You know, it's just Brucey.
So yeah,
Well, actually, on Brucey Beanie, that reminds me, about the whole networking and everything, right? So we all met Brucey through this, and Brucey was actually networking for me once. Like, just a friend that I've met through gaming was networking for me. I don't know if he remembers it, but he was in somebody's stream when I was playing a lot of Tarkov. He was in another bloke's stream who had 40 odd viewers.
yeah,
But because I wasn't streaming at the Tarkov at the time, like Brucey was like G'ing this dude up to raid me. But because I didn't happen to be on Tarkov at the time, I missed that raid. So,
Oh, damn.
the people you network with are equally as important to networking yourself.
So Wakey was going.
So like you have friends that will advertise you and shit like that. So like Brucey doesn't even stream very often. Like he does, but very, very rarely. But he was hitting up another bloke to raid me with 40 viewers, which is fucking unreal. So, you pick your friends wisely in this game.
yeah,
That's it.
And
So-
it can make a big, big difference.
yeah. So yeah, like Maddie said, we'll do that question. Do you prefer streaming and making videos? Oh, I remember. Brucey's
Bailey.
toxic.
Bailey, you're talking about Buck Lau, not Brucey.
Do you
That's Buck
prefer
Lau.
streaming and making videos solo or with friends?
I think it's a good balance of
Well,
both. Mate.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Well, with streaming, you can basically both stream, and create the content together.
Yeah.
So intensity, myself, Wakey, we both all three of us are playing the same game of COD in the same lobby, going for the same shit, and yet but the two of them are getting viewers. I'm just chilling on my own. It's still good because if you pop out their chats as well, which I think you can see that who's talking in theirs and reply back and whatnot if someone says your name. Yeah,
Yeah, and you're sort of supporting them too without being live yourself. So you're helping them with their content, even though you're not doing anything with your own at the time.
yeah, that's it. But we're all three of us. So it's either usually I don't stream because I don't stream it much because say if we're in a Discord I won't stream, but if we're in the party on PlayStation I'll stream.
I always preferred doing it with friends. Yeah, Bucklow would watch Bucklow all day.
Fucking oath he would.
Yeah, I prefer doing it with friends, but I do find a solo stream every now and then it's good to, actually work on streaming when you're by yourself. Because when I'm by myself, I sit there and don't say shit.
Yeah.
I found me personally, they can be better for actually interacting with your chat properly rather
Yeah.
because sometimes you'll be in such a full-on conversation with your friends or going on with the game, if you're playing ranked, whatever you're playing or whatever, you just sort of miss chat for 10-15 minutes.
Yeah,
And then, if you start ignoring chat, then the people that are potentially going to be following you and subbing to you wander off.
yeah,
Because they're like, oh, this bloke's not talking to me, so I'm going to go click on this bloke and talk to him.
yeah,
So that's what I do
I mean-
solo in that way. That I can just
You
sort of,
also got to have
it
your
down,
chat
chill out and
talk
do
to
nothing.
you so you can talk back to them.
yeah, you've got to remember to keep talking as well. If you're sitting there, like Brett said, if he forgets to talk, right, you sit there quiet, someone's going to rock up and go, is this bloke dead or what?
Oh yeah, I swear to God, I talk to myself so much.
I fucking oath I do. If my neighbours could hear me, they would think I was batshit crazy.
Yeah, that's
They
what
probably do think that, but anyway.
That's what you got to do in general. Say you're streaming by yourself. Say you're playing Battlefield or COD or fucking Rocket League or something. You can still chat in the game, but yet when your stream starts interacting with you, it's just
Yeah, you've got to remember chat's there too.
yeah, chat's there too.
And like Wakey said, solo makes you feel relaxed and get to know your chat. I love
Yeah,
doing
that's
that. When I play Minecraft a lot lately, and I just do strip mining, doing literally fucking nothing, talking to chat. I'm basically just doing a just chatting stream,
Yeah.
which is fun.
you probably could call it just chatting.
I've been tempted to change it.
Yeah,
yeah, just don't have the game in the background. Just go just chatting. They'll think you're actually
Yeah.
just chatting, but you're fucking around.
Well, I could just overlay, and they wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
one
Unless
game.
you turn your head.
What's a game that you guys are excited for? That's
Valorant. Valorant, literally next week. I'm so keen.
June 2nd, I think. Would it be the
Yeah,
3rd for
ne-
us though?
I said it
Possibly.
was next week, so I didn't say what day.
Second or third, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I am excited, but I'm trying not to be just because I've had my heart broken too many times. Like Brett, we've spoken about this.
Yeah.
Don't say the word. Don't say the word. Don't say that fucking name.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, don't say it. It's gonna hurt me. But yeah,
What?
like, no.
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to not get excited for too many things these days and just wait to see what actually happens with the game when they're
Yeah,
released. If
for
they're good.
sure.
Like Valorant does look promising. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's just I'll see what happens next week. Put it that way. And I also picked up Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm very keen to play that. I might even do a solo YouTube series on that.
Nice. Last of Us 2, I've said it again 1,000 times. I've been waiting for this
When it
game.
gets released.
I've been waiting for this game for so long. It's out on June 19th, so it gives me like 17 days to get over Valorant before I get to play.
Valorant's just going to frustrate you for 2 weeks straight. You're not fucking playing by myself.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I can't wait. Valorant, I'm keen for too, but The Last of Us Part 2, I'm just can't wait.
I think a lot of people are going to be in that boat, Brett. With
Yeah.
Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
I
That's a
think my
very,
YouTube
very
channel
anticipated
might
game.
just turn into a Valorant main channel.
It's alright.
at least you know what
It's gonna-
content you want to do.
It'll be Minecraft, and then it's just gonna be full Valorant.
Minecraft Mondays, and then every other day is Valorant.
Yeah,
Just sprinkle in a little bit of Minecraft just to break it up.
and probably like a little bit of or something in there.
If you guys could be a
Once a
professional,
month. When...
if you guys could be a professional for any game, what game would it be?
Everyone's just fucking looking at me.
we're all sitting there going, we're not good at anything.
Well,
This is why we're doing content.
Professional, as in like a game that has a league, so like,
Yeah.
actually like RLCS and shit like that.
Yeah,
Not just like I want to be really good at Tarkov because it frustrates the fuck out of me.
yeah, like an actual professional esports.
I actually play professionally.
Yeah.
I reckon I could take Squishy.
So Rocket League.
Yeah, if I had to, yeah. I think I'm one of the only people in the world that can't get frustrated by Rocket League.
I don't know how,
Yeah,
but
Yeah, okay. I don't get
Because I start being a
frustrated too much.
dickhead.
yeah.
If it starts getting too serious, I start fucking around.
well, I don't know. Like, COD is competitive, but yet you just get wankers. I think they're good. So, I don't know.
You can pick any game. You're not just restricted to COD.
No, but I'm basically a COD player. That's all I fucking
Yeah.
play. You know,
I'd beat Rocket League just because I've spent too many hours on it.
dude, fucking ego.
I mean, I want to get better at probably CS or hopefully Valorant.
Yeah, I think I'm
I
too
would.
late for
I wouldn't
CS.
mind.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah.
But we all started playing it, we were just getting clapped.
Mm-hmm. Silver's
I still
just
play it.
Smurfs.
Hey?
Tracy Grimslaw. Yeah, fuck that up.
Yeah, well, like Josh said, hopefully because Valorant's going to be different. It's going to be like the similar aspect, but then you've got the Overwatch abilities and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to be a whole new ball game.
Definitely. I guess we'll
I
wait.
think people that are already very experienced in CS, they will very much have the upper hand to begin with.
They'll have the gun skill, but probably not the abilities.
Yeah, because it's got the very similar gun mechanics. That's my problem with Valorant and CS. I'm too used to keeping the crosshair on somebody,
Yeah.
whereas the spray in those games goes away from the crosshair, which is just not. I just can't get my head around that
Yeah.
because I know if I went back to COD or Tarkov, I'd be shooting people's feet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll be like, it's not working. I'm shooting them in the foot because my crosshair is down there, but I'm expecting the spray to go up. So it would just fuck in my head.
Yeah. That's completely
intensity.
understandable. What else do we have here?
19, 18. Fuck it. Why not? Let's start a fight.
Apple or Android?
Android.
I mean, I'm
Android.
Apple. I'm Apple.
Oh fuck, you can't fuck.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker.
Apple.
Except you know what? Fuck is all. I'm going fucking Nokia.
That's Android.
It's
That's
on
Android.
Android.
Dry
No, it's
loses.
not.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Android's the guess you want to call it
Yeah.
processor?
Operating system.
Yeah, operating system. But it's a Nokia brand. So
The old brick.
yeah, it's an Android. I don't know if
Is
they
it-
Yeah, they would have been.
Okay, change the question. What phone do you have right now? An Apple, a Mac OS, or
all right.
Android OS?
All right. Well, I've got an iPhone and I have a.
The work phone doesn't count. Don't even say it.
But
Are
my
you going to say
iPhone,
something like that?
but my iPhone is fucking being a cunt, and I can barely use it. It just
Yeah, it
dies.
sounds like an
off.
iPhone.
Have you seen what mine looks like?
That's your fucking fault. You don't know how to carry things.
Bro, I got knocked off a table by my brother. My baby brother, okay?
Mine's landed face down on tiles twice and it still survived.
Yeah,
This is why I don't have a case on it anymore. I gave up trying to look after it.
AMDL. AMDL, what the fuck? AMD.
I want to hear chat's opinion on the iPhone versus Android
Yeah,
as well.
let's see.
Failure, intensity, Wakey,
Brucey,
whoever else is there.
Brucey
Bruce is
went
going back to
to both
Tarkov, so he's probably screaming his head off at the moment.
where's Zombie Queen tonight?
She's
She was in here.
lurking,
She
but
might be
she's
lurking.
Where's Baby Cakes? Oh yeah, Baby Cakes is not feeling well.
Yeah, she's not
While
even
they answer that, AMD or Intel, as in computer.
AMD. At the current point in time of the world, AMD.
Look, I don't fucking know. I'm the
Yeah.
retarded.
You
I'm
have
supposed
That's
Intel.
me and
though,
you
Jai,
question,
right?
Brett.
Jai has
John's got an
Intel.
Intel system.
Yeah.
He's got an
Yeah,
Intel
I've got
NVIDIA system.
AMD.
You've got a mixed system. You've got AMD and NVIDIA, which is...
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've got an AMD
Look
CPU.
if I was
you've got
trying
the
to look
NVIDIA.
for.
He's like, where's the sticker?
Bailey says iPhone.
Let's go.
Oh, Bailey.
Let's go, baby.
Disappointed.
Looks like you're not getting invited to the new Minecraft realm.
Ooh.
Here's a
Fuck
good
you.
one. Is there a organization or team that you've always dreamt about being a part of?
100
Three
T.
Kings.
I'm just gonna leave.
Apart from Three Kings.
No, I don't really care for anybody else in that way.
Yeah.
Or 100 Thieves or Obey.
I've always liked Carnage Clan. I've watched so many of their challenges and stuff. Yeah, I've always loved them. And 100 Thieves, they're great. If you had an opportunity to pick and make your own stream schedule, so like for whenever you wanted to stream for how long, what would you guys do? Would you do
Go to work,
daily? Would you,
I do like 8 till 5 every day.
including weekends?
Maybe one day on the weekend.
I'll keep my original schedule for now.
Of whenever the fuck you're not working.
That's it.
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
There you go, Joe.
I'd do every day, probably like 9 to 9.
12-hour stream every
It's a
day.
big day.
Mm.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Nah, that's fine.
It's doable. You just need Uber Eats in the area. And then you're
Man,
Yeah, I'm set.
not
I
only
can just
that,
You
Right.
can just open the garage and midstream you'll just see a car drive in. Here's your food.
fine. It just backs up, throws food out.
Just roll
Here's your
back in your
lunch.
chair.
Sounds like my life. Sign me
I
up.
do similar to Maddie, but probably switch it up. So a couple nights I'd do a night stream instead of a day stream.
man, I just if I did this shit full time, honestly, it'd be whenever I woke up. There'd be no shit.
I've got a
Just
dog that
live
stands on my head every
24/7.
morning. I'm always up early now.
Yeah.
Dog stands on my head at like 5:30 in the morning. So I'm up.
I struggle to get up at 6 o'clock, and I only live 15 minutes from work.
My everyday alarm goes off at 5:45 anyway, and it's all got a body clock like that. So the latest I'm up at is 6 now. So,
I have a alarm clock set for 5. I wake up, turn it off, go back to sleep. It's great.
Look, I've got alarm clocks set from 4:30 to fucking 6.
The
And I
5
still
minute
sleep, I
intervals.
still sleep through 2 phones of them.
I more chose my schedule just because like during the day for us is prime time for Northern Hemisphere, like NA and EU. So you up your viewer base potential massively by doing that. Personally,
For during the day.
yeah. So like you think about when we stream, right? Like when all of us stream it, from what 6:30 at night to whenever.
Pretty
Yeah.
much like 4 o'clock till like.
Yeah,
2.
all the
Yeah,
Americans.
so like
Four.
afternoon, night for us is terrible for pretty much anyone overseas. Like I used to have a guy coming past my streams and he'd be up at 4 a.m. in New York watching me, and I was like, dude, you're fucking insane. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I figured if I was to make a stream schedule, it would be for the best prime time viewership, which is obviously NA and EU, just because of the populations.
Yep.
And like majority of viewers come from NA and EU, so that's just basically what I'd base it off. And you still get plenty of people in OCE that are home during the day.
Yeah. And people that
Lincoln,
watch
you've
it.
missed a decent amount.
What have I missed?
You've missed a decent.
About 7 questions.
What's your favorite peripherals brand? So mouse, keyboard, etc.
I thought you were talking about glasses for a minute.
Glass ones.
No, glasses. Glasses.
Mine's Razer. I have pretty much Razer everything that I can get Razer in.
I would have Razer, but I don't know.
Honestly, I'm gonna be upgrading soon, so I don't know.
I'm going to say Logitech. I'm hopefully going to be switching back to my Logitech mouse very soon once I
Nice.
get the second PC set up. Because I've got a Corsair mouse purely for the fact that it's got 12 hotkeys on it, which I all use for my stream, like mute buttons and scene switching buttons, so I never have to take my hands off mouse and keyboard, basically.
Yeah.
But once I've got the second PC set up, it'll have a Stream Deck hooked up to it. So I won't
you've
need
had
this
you've had a
massive, big,
stream-
chunky mouse. It's huge.
You've had a Stream Deck sitting there for how long now?
Christmas.
So what do you do with a Stream Deck? Just press a button.
Keys. Yeah, so
Just press a button and then it makes a noise or something on the stream.
No, it's
no, you
literally
set the
just
keys to do whatever you want. So you're like,
So you
that's
can do
it.
sound commands and like
Yeah, you can have them
your
like switch
screen
scenes,
changes and
mute your
stuff.
stream, save clips
Yeah.
from like the last 10, 15 minutes, whatever. It's basically anything you want that button to do. Like you could press the button, you can press one button and it could say, right, it'll send out a tweet saying that you go live. It'll start your stream and put you on like your starting soon stream. It'll start playing music and like a bunch of different commands all in one button. So you just press it, walk off to the fridge, get yourself a drink and some snacks, come back to the PC and you're ready to go. You're ready to go. Start playing games.
Fuck.
They're very intuitive little things. And I've been just letting mine sit there for 6 months doing fucking nothing. Still in the
How-
box. Haven't even broke the seal on it.
I'll buy it off you.
That's
Goodbye
going
on
to piss you off
yourself.
even more. I've got a $400 capture card sitting next to it doing the exact same thing.
I'll buy it off you.
All right,
I'll
$400
do a
capture
label.
price.
Do a label, $150.
150 for both.
That's for both. I'll go 200 just the extra. Both of them 200.
4K 60 Pro. Nice.
450
They
Pro
like-
Mark II, and I'm doing nothing with it.
Yeah, I've got
I
a
hate myself.
I've got my HD60S or whatever, the new one that they just released this year, sitting there
That's
doing
fast.
nothing. Yeah. It's legit.
Yeah, I've got a
good.
HD60S doing nothing as well.
My HD60 broke, so
My HD60 is doing very well, and it captures a lot of great clips for me.
I don't use mine because I don't turn my console on.
'Cause
Good
you're
as
At
my
least
camera
you're
right
using
now.
your
Oh
stuff with
my
as well.
god.
It's all
You
PC stream
Yeah.
gear, Lincoln.
Yeah, it's just stream view, capture cards.
Yeah.
Lincoln, you need to stop streaming from the PlayStation. You need to get a capture card.
He needs a computer first.
Wait, He
Oh,
needs.
still not got a computer.
Wait, Lincoln, don't you have a laptop now?
Yeah, all you need is a laptop to get yourself started.
You
Got
can
to
do what
start somewhere.
you can do what
Yeah.
I was doing with just
Go
remote
back.
play.
You might have
Go
to
back
help
to our
him set
last
that up.
podcast and watch that.
Yeah.
Advertising.
Borrowing for D&D. Okay. Another
Well
question.
done.
You can still stream off it for a little while.
I mean, yeah.
Get
You
a
can still
feel
use it
for
while you got it.
Yeah. See how you like it.
I started on a rented laptop, so it's not really much different.
Wait, I think I remember hearing you say that in the last podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Like it was a rent to own thing. I was paying way more than I should have, just because I couldn't save money to save my life, and I don't have a well-paying job. So I was just literally chipping away at it, and then I started using. It came with Shadow Play on it because it was an NVIDIA graphics card, so I just used that.
Yeah. Let's see. Why did you first? What first made you press the go live button or upload your first video?
I felt like it.
Ooh.
A less sarcastic answer, it's something that I've always wanted to do. So once I eventually got around to do it, I was actually very excited to do it. I wasn't nervous at all.
Yep. Why did I start doing it?
Because them green headphones look fucking big on your ears.
They're comfy, okay?
I've actually got some of them. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I love them. Want wireless though, so I'm gonna do that eventually.
You won't regret it.
No, I won't.
Locking up one.
You got Astros.
Be better for Turtle Beach.
He's breaking stuff.
he's rerunning.
I love how we
every
all
table.
have.
Too easy, Bailey.
See you, Bailey.
Bye, Bailey. Just popping in.
There you go.
I think I did it.
Oh, he's got beats.
Oh, beats.
Beats.
I think I started originally
Flexing.
because I seen other people making content and thought it'd be pretty cool, and then when I started doing it, I didn't want to stop.
I mean, I was doing YouTube. Like, that's how I kind of got into it. I started uploading stupid videos on YouTube.
I started
just
on
kinda-
YouTube too.
Yeah.
Lincoln. I did it because Jai did it.
No, he actually did though.
Fair
I
enough.
was streaming for a bit, and then he started. Was like, oh, you know, what, I'll give it a shot. So then,
I think most people do start because of somebody else, whether it be your mate or like your favorite content creator.
Mm.
You're often
Definitely.
going, I like their stuff, so I'm going to do it too.
Yep. I think that's my main motive to start. Was because I like, I watch a lot of Venos and that too, and their group of friends they had always just doing stupid shit all the time.
GTA.
Yeah.
GTA,
So much
Gary's
good shit in
mod.
GTA.
You know, it was always just something, and you'd always want to watch more.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
So I found like Terrorizer was the one that stood out to me in that group, so I just started running with him. Basically,
Nogla stood out for me.
yeah, he's pretty funny.
Did you know Nogla is also a musician?
Yeah, he's actually quite a good singer.
Yeah, he's got some songs out.
Mm.
I think Minilad's releasing like a DJ mix thing soon.
And Vanos does a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Under
Vanos
Rinks.
does it.
Yeah.
He's actually in my Spotify playlist, like some of his Rinks songs.
I haven't actually listened to any, to be honest.
Pretty good.
Have you listened to the new KSI songs?
No.
I mean, they're pretty alright, eh?
I don't watch nor care for KSI.
Okay, we're just gonna leave this topic then.
What else do we have here?
Like I said, it's exciting interacting with new people and new streamers. It's always exciting.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you create a really good bond with them, and you know, whether it be constant viewers or other streamers that you're in their stream, they're in your stream.
Yeah. Well, it's sort of like Liquify said earlier, like he's like when you end your stream, you're always looking for someone to raid, whether you know them or not. A lot of things, like if I don't have any like mates on that I want to host, I just go to whoever's playing the game I was just playing and go and find someone. Like I often go for an Australian streamer just because of like the way I talk.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to connect with them, and then just go from there.
For sure. It all goes back to networking, and I guess that's the biggest thing in streaming is networking and who you network with.
Yeah. I made a couple of good friends like through playing Division 2 and Tarkov
Yeah.
and Minecraft.
You're addicted, Matty. How long
I
is your
know.
AFK farm going for?
The AFK Fish Farm,
Yep.
16 hours.
Oh my god.
I actually perfectly timed. I got home from work and I stopped it, and I had one spot left on my hopper to fill up.
Oh god. I was
Yeah,
at work and I got a message from Matty. He's like, my AFK fish farm's been going for 12 and a half hours or some shit like that.
Yeah,
And
that was at fucking 11:30 this
I haven't
morning
even set
when I
one
was
up
having
yet.
lunch.
I probably
then,
set
yeah.
one up. Oh,
Jumped it back on.
we lost Liquefy.
we lost one of the owners. Don't worry, he wasn't the most important one anyway, so I mean.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Oh,
back.
fuck. Can't talk shit now.
You ran away.
You there, like fuck?
There he is.
I can't hear him.
He switched his headphones. We
now
can't
I've
hear
lost
him
the
though.
question.
Wait, are you talking the company? No.
Wait, that's Liquefy? Didn't know what he looked like. Yep, that's Liquefy.
We are doing the.
Do you know sign
It's
language?
You got a piece of paper and a pen?
Can you hear us?
Nod if you can hear us.
He's
Yeah.
dead? Hi? He's unplugged it.
He should never have switched it. Now he screwed it up.
Yeah, now he's fucked with everything in his settings.
Alright, well, I think this is going to be the last thing we hear of Liquefy.
Oh, he's gone again. Go to your Discord settings and sound and video.
Are you still planning on doing your face reveal, Lincoln?
I love how he's got the emote for like,
Rip indeed. We'll wrap this up at 9:30, so 7 or so minutes.
I can't hear shit.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
I can't hear shit.
Oh no!
Oh. I fucked up. Sorry.
Oh,
Now we just
no.
gotta
I
watch,
still
like,
can't hear anything.
we just gotta sit here and watch Liquefy. Yeah, Lincoln, that changed like only yesterday. We were planning to have.
Yeah, I know you can hear me. I can't fucking hear you.
That's right. He doesn't have to hear us.
Let's touch on the Marvel vs DC thing, because Jai is adamant that Marvel is better, which it is for movies.
Why you not working?
Marvel
fuck?
is so much
Yeah.
better in movies.
It depends on which aspect you're coming from.
Reset voice
Yeah.
settings.
Definitely.
So the
Thank
MCU is obviously humongous. Like it's like a $15 billion industry or something. It's fucking insane.
Plus owned by Disney.
Yeah, Disney bought them after Iron Man 1 as a massive risk, and then it's paid off massively.
Yeah.
And since then, they've acquired Fox and struck up a big deal with Sony. So
Mhm.
that's
I'm gonna
insane.
fucking destroy this shit.
DCEU is a bit of a mess,
Still can't hear.
but DC animated movies are fucking sick.
And TV shows.
And the TV shows, the Arrowverse, yes, very well done.
Yeah,
Oh,
Arrows.
Hearing back.
Hello,
And,
welcome back.
Hearing aid.
Can you hear us, Liquefy?
Oh wait. Oh, come on, man. What is this to me?
Oh no.
I'm about to leave.
That's all like we were talking about the other day, Brett. Some of the DC comics are just fucking brutal. They're so good.
Yeah. I'll
Well,
message
there we
you
go.
by
But the one that the Justice League movie, like the Zack Snyder cut's going to be based on, is somewhat Injustice, where
Yeah.
Superman goes rogue, which is going to be a cool story if it ends up being as big as Zack Snyder hoped it to be. That's what he was building the universe towards. And the comic, if you ever get a comic to read, it's only a short one. It's called Deceased, DCEASED. It's really good. It's basically like the anti-life equation comes to Earth and everybody dies. It's sick.
Yeah.
That is not fucking sick.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Yo.
Oh, you can hear us.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Okay.
Hey.
Finally. I messaged you, he's like, just sit there and look pretty, and he's like, fuck you.
Lincoln said Marvel's definitely better than DC. Daredevil's one of the best TV series. I've never actually watched any of those Netflix
No.
Marvel shows like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage. Never watched any.
Man, you gotta get Disney Plus. You gotta get Disney. You got it?
I'll pay for them all. There's no fucking use them.
Yeah.
Too busy playing games instead.
Yeah, I forgot how long ago it was since I watched Disney Plus. I think it was like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, I had it. I never watched it.
And I watched all The Simpsons, and I was just like, wow.
Is that on
Finished
there?
all. Huh?
Yeah, Simpsons on there.
Yeah, all the Simpsons are on Disney.
I didn't know that. I haven't
They
actually
got bought
looked at it.
out. They got bought out by Disney. Yeah. Fuck. Probably the best thing that ever happened.
Simpsons is Fox, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
yeah, that makes
Disney,
sense. Yeah.
Disney owns Fox, so yeah, they just acquire all the rights because they spend fucking billions of dollars.
Yeah, now we're just waiting
They
for
just have too much
Family
money.
Guy,
Oh yeah,
Family
they
Guy,
got
American Dad. Fuck, I'll be not.
Yeah.
Isn't American Dad on Netflix?
No.
Or it was?
It was?
I think it might have been, maybe.
I'm not
I'm just-
100% sure.
Or I'm saying shit, I don't know.
One last topic to take us to 9:30. Does anybody have anything?
Why do you sound so depressed? Stop
What do
it.
you mean?
Anyone have
Is that the question?
topic?
Why do you sound so depressed?
Alright, I'm in and out.
I think we pretty well covered all the questions, alright.
I
Yeah.
think we covered everything. Well, unless chat has anything else we
Yeah,
want
I
to
was
end
going
on.
to say, do we have any more from chat or anything like that?
That would be dope.
Or do we just wind down and talk a bit more shit for 2 minutes?
1 minute.
It fucking
Wait,
changed.
wait,
As
I've
soon
got
as
one
we-
more.
Alright. Hit it.
Lincoln, hit us.
Come on, Lincoln. When the fuck are you getting in here?
What should be something about dry?
Why is Joy such a bot, probably?
No, that would be
that's
salty.
usually zombie.
Yeah, that's usually a salty thing.
Yeah.
Why I'm a bot.
And zombies is having
Why
any workout
Yeah, workout. It just seems like everyone's out to get me
yet.
at this rate.
Go, show me how you use that machine.
What one?
The one
This
behind
one.
you.
Yeah, you got this one, and then you got this side, and
Oh,
then
this
you got
one's
that
for me?
side.
Okay.
Why do
Oh,
you
well,
look?
if it's
His
something
question
about my
is,
hair, I'm
why do
telling
you
you.
look like the dude out of that plays WoW out of South Park?
I have
Don't
no
watch that
idea
one.
what you're talking about.
Turn your head. Turn your head.
Hey, why? It's my hair.
Look at that ponytail. I swear to God, he was facing that way, and I was like,
We're
"Dude,
not
you look like the
discussing-
dude out of South Park with the ponytail." And
We're not
like,
discussing merch, Lincoln. It's a
Yeah,
touchy
that's a-
subject.
That's another topic that we don't need to
We're
go on
not
about.
gonna touch it.
Liquify legit said that. We almost
I
made it to
legit
the
say-
end.
If Zombie comes in here swearing her head off about merch because I've got a shirt on, look, at this point in time, we do not know where the merch is. Where I think it's in the post, but
Somewhere.
it's
been
somewhere.
lost.
It hasn't been fucking.
I'm
lost.
scared to order a new hoodie. I want to order
Look,
a Three Kings
I,
one, but
I,
I'm
I've
scared
just
it's gonna get lost.
I've just trialed a order, so I'm waiting on 2 orders basically, 2 full orders, and yeah, we don't know what's going on. They haven't really updated, so no, this is not Hello Darkness, my old friend. Please do not do that.
But yeah,
Um,
hopefully it gets sorted soon. Like, we know
Yeah.
as much as you know. We've contacted them, but you know, let's not get into it.
I found a number. I called that number. The guy wasn't too happy when I called him, but that's just what I had to do. And he just said basically email him. I emailed him. He got back, and he doesn't know at this point. He's at the moment they're packed up, but yet it's Australia Post that I think we're waiting on.
Yeah, that's who they sent the t-shirts and stuff to for Auslan. And
Yeah, so-
like Brucey was saying, in his area, the delivery guy was saying they've got months of stock just piled because there's so much online ordering. They
Yeah,
can't get to it
my-
all.
My mate had 2 orders come in the other week. One on Friday, one on Thursday, one on Saturday. A delivery, and it was just like, what the fuck? We come home from work and there's a delivery out the front on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to do a catch up.
Yeah, a guy that I speak to in my chat regularly said he was getting PC parts delivered on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Strange.
Just because like they're just playing catch ups. Like there's no tomorrow. They just don't have the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
if
should
you need
come
if anyone that is affected by coronavirus that are watching this video or in our stream and live in Australia, go ask for a job at Australia Post because they fucking need the help.
Or just dig
Oh,
through the file,
please.
find your package, and go home.
Get a job there, your mail.
Just
then
go,
get
yeah, I'll
out.
help.
I'm going home.
That's my
Yeah,
jersey.
fuck, I'm out of here. I actually have
Oh,
one more
shit.
question if
Oh.
you want to drag it on a little bit longer.
Oh,
Yep.
is that bread still there? Oh,
Oh my
I want
God.
to take it to him.
Look, we're doing so good.
I just had to throw it in there.
Oh.
Why do you have to do it now?
Oh,
Because
what have I done? Now I can't hear. Oh, okay, I'm good. Oh, what were you gonna say, Matty?
I was going to say, I've got one more question that sort of chat can get involved in as well. What is the most disappointing game that you've ever come across that you were hyped for or whatever? Like, because we're talking about like not going there with the jerseys because it's a touchy subject.
Do you want to go first?
Fucking Anthem.
There you go.
Fuck Anthem.
I knew that was gonna flop. There was too
Yeah.
much
I
hype
was
around it. I knew it was
so
gonna flop.
excited for Anthem. So excited to be Iron Man, but no, fuck them. Fuck them. Fucking no.
Game that I was extremely excited for that flopped.
Well, it
For
ruined
Honor.
your fucking day. 'Cause
For
now I'm
Honor.
mad about it.
Brett just doesn't buy shit games.
No, I've seen you play Rocket League.
Don't get, dude,
You fucking hate Rocket League
dude.
at the moment.
It's a
George.
very, very touchy subject right now.
I know. You
Bailey-
rage quit out of
yeah.
Discord last night.
And I kept playing.
wait.
Yeah, you kept playing. You
I'll
left
read you.
Discord, but
I'll
you
read
kept
you my
playing.
messages in our group chat.
yeah,
I
I'm
said-
gonna say.
I
We're
said.
playing
let's
Minecraft,
say-
and the next thing you just went, doodle. Brett's gone.
I said in the group chat.
No, actually, it was a. And then he was gone.
I said,
Assassin's Creed Origins? Yes, that's fair enough, Lincoln.
pathetic piece of shit game. Gave me 2 trash can fuckwits, don't know how to defend or hit the ball. Teammates 4 games in a row. The same duo. I'm so done. I was 1487. Now I'm back at like 1430 or some shit. Probably lower. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm about to uninstall. I was about to put my hand through the monitor.
Let it fly. Just vent, get it all out. Get it out.
Yeah, I was so ready to break something last night and today when I got home, just because I got up to almost GC. I was like 3
Yeah.
minutes away, and then no.
Guy Liquefy, very disappointing game. Anybody?
Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts.
I'm done.
Very.
Call of Duty ever since Black Ops 2.
Yeah. Oh, AW was.
I liked AW.
Yes.
Yeah,
Infinite
AW.
Warfare was dog shit too.
Infinite Warfare I was disappointed in.
Oh, fuck, that was gross.
Stem a pile of shite that was.
Yeah.
Anyone actually even play, like, to prestige in that game?
I
Yeah.
We haven't
Yeah,
played
well,
it that long.
All the new kids that basically just got a fucking PlayStation or an Xbox.
yeah.
They've got Call of Duty and they're playing that one. It's like their original first clothes.
Yeah.
They're all disappointed. They're like, "Oh, it's fucking sick."
Uh,
I was disappointed in Assassin's Creed Unity as well, come to think of it.
I was
Because it was going to be
disappointed-
like online with your mates just going out and stabbing people. But yeah, they fucked it.
Yeah. Ghost had the best campaign out of any COD. I'm saying that. You're not.
Yes.
You're not telling me different, Liquify.
I'm saying Modern
No,
Warfare 2.
I agree with Brett. Ghost campaign
and
was
the
beautiful.
cliffhanger they
Motherfuckers,
leave you
did
in.
Play MW2 campaign?
I did, and I'm still saying Ghost is better.
Yeah.
The campaign.
I'm going to say All Gillied Up in Modern Warfare was the best mission out of any COD game. That
Fuck
mission
yeah.
alone
Oh,
was sick. That was
Yes.
tense. Like the fucking crawling through the field with the tanks and shit
Yeah,
over you.
that
Yeah.
was a.
Fuck
I will
that.
admit that was a good mission. I love that.
Try
That was a
on
great
Veteran.
mission.
Try it on Veteran.
If that was, I have. I did the whole campaign on that, and you get all the intel and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the most stressful gaming experience I've ever had.
Lincoln, shut the fuck up.
The Ghost campaign was good. I never actually played it online, so I can't say anything about that. But the campaign was good, and it had good voice acting because Brandon Routh was one of the main, one of the brothers.
Nah, Kevin Spacey in Advanced Warfare.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
You have to
he
get it
was the
right.
he just fell off a building and his was like that was it. I was like, you could like you might be $1 million actor and you can't
surprised.
show a little bit more emotion.
I'll tell you what I'm really surprised at. They didn't pull Advanced Warfare off the shelves or out of the marketplace after they decided to cut his Netflix series, House of
Yes.
Cards.
When he was fiddling people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really surprised at that. But,
Yeah, if it's still making money, I guess they don't really give a shit, do they?
nah.
The best voice actor, right, is I'm pretty sure it was Advanced Warfare Snoop Dogg pack.
I was thinking that. I was like, wait, hasn't Snoop Dogg done one before?
Yeah, they had like I think it was Advanced
They had-
Warfare. They had the voice pack for like
Yeah.
the call outs.
Ah, God. See, you played Ghost and you're getting mixed up with
It's
games.
Ghost! Sorry!
Fucking
I didn't
hell.
know what game it was.
It was
Yeah,
Ghost!
Yeah.
No, look, I hates it so much, but he still knows all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Bite me,
it was
that was
Ghost. Advanced Warfare had
Dick.
the Advanced Warfare had all the exosuit pandas and all the
Yeah.
other different cool stuff.
The scary clowns and stuff.
Mm.
I think you two just pissed off fucking Lincoln. Advanced Warfare had colourful and cool schemes with clowns and shit.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare. I'll admit that the exosuit
So yeah,
exosuit
jump.
decals or whatever were pretty cool for the background.
Maddie, you look tight.
I'm fucking rooted.
It is not. We've gone 9 minutes over.
Oh well. Any
They're in our 40s, it's pretty long.
Know your stuff, boys.
any last second topics before we end stream?
Besides Jaiza Bot and merch down the link below. That I've already checked it out.
Besides touchy
What do you-
subjects.
Wait, what?
Touchy subjects. Go to bed, old man.
Fucking no, Brucey.
As
Brucey,
soon as we end
calm
Brucey,
down.
he's gone. I guess Jai shaved that facial thing off.
That's not really a question.
It
Just
was.
answer.
I was planning to shave it soon.
all right. Next
Not the
podcast.
most staying.
Next podcast, Jai will show us how he shaves. We can
No.
tell him if it
No.
What are you supposed to do for the other 50 minutes of the podcast? then?
Wait,
Yeah.
it takes him 10 minutes to shave this?
We're gonna take him fucking 50 minutes just to shave it.
He's got to wait 5 minutes for the thing to charge up.
No, my razor goes flat halfway through me shaving. So I gotta wait
Roll
for it to
into shit
recharge.
razor then.
Wow.
Yes. I need to go buy a new one.
Damn, where'd you get it
That's
from?
how you get that razor
Marketplace?
brand.
I guess we'll end it off by shout out, not shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out
Oh.
to.
Give me a sec. Plugging
Ow.
our Twitter at Three Kings OCE, YouTube's Three Kings Esports, Discord. If you do, quickly wait.
Just
Uh,
say it while.
Say it while I'm
Just
talking.
say it. Yeah.
Wait.
Instagram
Wait.
is Three Kings OCE. Our Sniper Division's Kings Elite OCE. On
Make sure you follow them on Twitter as well if you are keen for K1 RC.
Bucklow came out. Okay, so is there anything you guys want to add before we turn it off?
No.
I think we're still waiting on Lincoln to say something, but
Yeah.
If you keen on the merch, link below. Don't forget. Use
Yes.
3. What was the
Just
code
don't
again?
expect
3
it this
Kings?
week.
Don't expect it in 2 weeks. Because of
Or maybe 2 years, we're not sure.
wait, what?
we're still waiting. And we ordered.
So
Months
when me and Lincoln and Jai met up, Lincoln made a comment that Jai looked like Captain America before he gets the serum. If you actually look at a photo of Jai and look at a photo of Captain America before he got muscles, yeah, he has a good point.
That's all right, Joe. Just go and get on the juice, mate.
Just
Yeah,
get
but no, Jim.
I'll quickly go just become Captain Australia real
America.
quick.
Captain Australia.
He's not cranking weights, he's cranking slabs of beer.
Yeah.
That's all we need here.
Alright, well, I'm out. I got.
That's not
You
beer.
won't
alcohol.
drink that. You won't drink
Wait, what?
that. You won't drink
No,
that.
yeah, you're right. I won't.
Yeah, see?
I-
You bitch.
Right.
Have a swig.
Anyway, thanks stream for hanging out again for our third episode, or almost said fourth. Our third episode of the podcast. 2 weeks, should be 7:30.
Should be back to normal
Yeah.
Yeah.
for you all. If I'm not
Jai,
on it. If I'm
Jai-
not on it. So
Or if Jai fucking has dinner earlier.
So yeah, hopefully we'll have some new and possibly returning faces to the podcast. We will get a topic set up before the day before, so it's actually a topic, not a
Probably not.
no.
We haven't yet.
No.
Wait,
Last
three
time we
episodes
did
in?
okay. Last time we had an actual set topic and that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we only got it the day before.
True.
I'm not gonna lie.
Alrighty. Let's have a look at who's live and raid somebody.
I was gonna make a suggestion, if that's
Yep.
alright.
Go ahead.
baby
Bailey.
cake just
Bailey?
comes up.
Bailey.
Baby cakes.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh, baby cakes.
Let's
You
do
missed
Bailey because this will kind of be a kickstart for our new
Exactly.
helping with affiliate program. So if I go,
He's not far
Bailey-
off, so go show Bailey
Favour,
some love
4v2.
if you haven't already followed him or
Intensity
whatever.
with the year.
help get his
For sure.
average up. I think that's the only thing he's missing now is his average viewers. So
Yeah. So if we could,
he's not putting on the door of affiliate.
yeah, definitely. Let's go /raid Bailey OCE. Righty. Well, thanks for hanging out,
Thank everyone
guys.
for coming out.
All the lurkers, all the people chatting, you know. It will be hopefully on YouTube tomorrow or Friday. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Let's go raid Bailey. Bye. Alrighty.
Bye.